So I'm not gonna lie, this episode feels a bit fillerish, if that makes any sense. It focuses a lot on Cisco and his, troubles and stuff. Anyway, it opens up with Cisco getting his ass arrested. And then suddenly we flash back and it's just like, oh, sorry fam, it's 12 hours earlier. So, yeah. So we basically know that that's not gonna happen. It's just a fake out, because that's what these shows really like to do for some reason. Anyway, Barry and Iris, they're just like, hey, I know the city's in trouble and Barry's gonna die in like a month, but it's a perfect time for vacation. They just like leave. Like, what the hell? In response to this, Cisco was put in charge, so he's just like, hey, I created an artificial intelligence that'll basically help me solve all the problems, because it's literally Barry but as an AI. So I don't know what to think, really. It's just it's a bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. After that, we see the new Wells, and he's just like drilling some holes up in the sewers. And then Joe is just like, hey, what the hell you doing? Why you drilling holes in them sewers? And then the Wells tries to shoot him, but he sort of misses, and then like the entire freaking tunnel blows up, and they're stuck there with no air. So yeah, that's a thing. Then we see Cisco, and then we see him freaking sleepwalking, because reasons. And then he tries to cut off his hair, and then he's just like, oh no. And then his girlfriend's just like, hey, yo, chill, you've been sleepwalking before, it's all good. And Cisco's just like, nah, it ain't. And then freaking Danny Trejo just like shows up, and he's just like, sup, Cisco. So Gypsy, your old girlfriend, she dead. So apparently this one hacker dude named Echo was the one who shot Gypsy, and basically Thanos her, but we'll get to that. And then Danny Trejo's hella sad. He sort of like sits on the bed while Cisco and his girlfriend are sleeping, and I'm just like, what the hell are you doing, man? Although it does seem like something Danny Trejo would do in real life, so I don't know. Anyway, Joe and Wells are still stuck down in the friggin' tunnel, and freaking Wells decides, hey, it would be a great idea. Let me create a big ass fireball and burn out all of our remaining oxygen, which he does because he's stupid. And now they're left down there dying. So yeah. Now in all this, you might be wondering, what the hell is Frost doing in all this? Well, she's hanging out with the creepy Snake Eye Man from season 4. Honestly, I don't know how this dude is still alive, since his snake got cut, or whatever. She's hanging out with him, and apparently they're following up on Bloodwork, whatever the hell he's doing. And then Killer Frost is just like, oh, I'm gonna kill his ass. And then freaking Ralph shows up, and Ralph is just like, hey, yo, chill. And so Frost is just like, alright, I got you, fam. And then she leaves to go find Bloodwork. So the cops from Earth 19 show up, and they're just like, hey, yo, Cisco, what's up, fam? You trying to help us to see who killed freaking Gypsy? And Cisco's just like, aight. So they go to the crime scene, and they see that Gypsy got herself freaking Thanos. The dude shot her with a gun, and she went like, poof, and turned to dust. So, Cisco's hella sad. And then throughout this whole entire episode, Cisco has trouble telling his girlfriend that he loves her, even though they've been dating for like, how long has it been? Like at least half a year, right? I'm not tripping. Whatever. Anyway, back in the freaking cave, Joe and freaking Wells tries to get out. He's just like moving the rocks. He's just like, we need to get out of here, run out of oxygen. And Joe is just like, I'm gonna just sit here in the corner and wait. Like, I'm sorry? Do you got nothing better to do? Maybe help his ass? But no, Joe's just like, don't worry. My kids will save me. And Wells is just like, is you freaking serious? But no, Joe gives like his speech just like, oh, I have faith in my children's and stuff like that. And then Wells is just like, stop being a dumbass. And yeah, you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, Cisco goes back to his lab with freaking, what's his face? Danny Trejo. And they do this weird vibey powery thingo with this like neural machine, whatever. It's crap science, it doesn't matter. And it turns out that actually Cisco shot Gypsy in the face and she disintegrated. So naturally, Danny Trejo tries to stab Cisco in the face. But then he's just like, yo, you know, maybe these hallucinations and these freaking night terrors or whatever are what caused me to kill Gypsy. So Danny Trejo is just like, I got you, fam. Turn yourself in within the hour, or I'm gonna come back and stab you in the face. Because, you know, he apparently really likes Cisco now. So back in the cave, Ralph comes in and he's just like, yo, what's up? How y'all doing? And then Joe's just like, hey, yo, thanks for the rescue, dude. And Ralph is just like, no problem. And then Wells is just like, well, maybe I should have more faith in people. Blah, blah, blah. Regular SCW crap. Anyway, Caitlin, you know, not Frost, Caitlin, goes to talk to Bloodwork, and Bloodwork's just like, hey, what's up, Caitlin? How you doing? And she's just like, yo, is you done killing people? And he's just like, nah. And he looks like insane because he has like veins and stuff growing all over his body, and he looks hella creepy. It does look like good. It does, you know, the makeup looks pretty good, but he himself looks like it looks like a crack addict. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, he's just like, hey, yo, Caitlin, like, I learned how to control this goopy stuff, which they call blood. And he's just like, you trying to have some? It'll give you immortality. And Caitlin's just like, no thanks, fam. And then Bloodwork just starts choking the hell out of her. And she's just like, eh. And then he's just like, and then lets her go for some reason. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. He's just like, your arguments are dumb or something like that. I don't know what the hell he says. And then he leaves, and she's just like, what the hell was the point of this episode? Like, why was this in here? Like, she just comes in, he chokes her out and leaves. I'm sorry. Like, what the hell? Anyway, Cisco's girlfriend tells Cisco, she's just like, hey, yo, Cisco, bro, you're having insecurities. That's why you built this AI to help you out since, like, you have trouble making decisions and stuff like that. And Cisco's just like, you're right, fam. I'm sorry. Let me try to figure things out. And then he's just like, who could have killed who could have killed Gypsy? And he's just like, it's me. Only I could have done this. Like, whatever. Anyway, he basically has an epiphany, which we learn about later on. Anyway, Danny Trejo shows up with the cops and stuff, and then Cisco puts them in a giant bubble, and he tricks them into it with a hologram, and now they're trapped, and he's just like, hey, yo, Danny Trejo, watch the tape, which I made, it'll explain everything, and then he, like, runs away. So it turns out that Cisco didn't actually shoot Gypsy in the face. It was actually a doppelganger of him who was evil for some reason, and him and Cisco, they talk. Basically, Echo wanted to frame him for Gypsy's death so that the cops would think he's dead so he could, like, get away, you know, regular crap like that. So basically, him and Cisco get into a scuffle, blah, blah, blah. They tried to shoot each other with a gun, but it turns out that Cisco modified the gun to instead trap the person who uses the gun in a bubble. And that's how he prevails over the other Cisco. So it's that, you know, whatever. It's sort of like a short fight. It looks kind of crappy, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm not complaining really. After that, the police shows up, and Danny Trejo's just like, hey, thanks, Cisco, for, you know, avenging my daughter and crap like that. And then he, like, invites Cisco and his girlfriend to visit the wake of Gypsy for some reason. I don't know why he invites a new girlfriend, but, you know, whatever. So that's done. Then freaking Barry shows up, you know, with Iris, and they're just like, hey, yo, it was fun going to like 12 different beaches in one day, which is insane. Why the hell would you do that? But whatever. And also, why do they only go for one day? Like, that confuses me. If you're gonna go on vacation, go for like, I don't know, at least 3. Why would you even go on vacation? You know, whatever, I'm getting off track. Anyway, Barry comes in, he's just like, hey, yo, what's going on? And Cisco's just like, so I destroyed the AI because I didn't need it anymore. And, you know, Barry's just like, I knew it. And then Cisco's just like, psh, whatever. Anyway, Barry's just like, you're gonna make a great leader, Cisco, because I'm definitely gonna die in the crisis. Definitely gonna happen. Just watch. Anyway, then we see Wells, and he's just like, hey, yo, guys, I figured out a way to save Barry Allen. What that is, we don't know. He's probably lying, because he's kind of a dick. Anyway, that was the whole episode. So yeah, it did focus a lot on Cisco and his girlfriend troubles and stuff like that, which it didn't really further the story in any meaningful way. Sure, it made like Cisco confront his like insecurities, but other than that, like I don't. It felt fillers, is what I'm saying. You know, there's nothing of substance, really. Like you know, Flash wasn't even in it. He was in there for like a minute at most. So I don't know. Maybe sometimes it's good to have an episode like this to like develop our characters, but it just felt sort of meh, to be honest. Cisco and his girlfriend were kind of boring, to be honest. Cisco tried to tell her I love you for like 40 minutes, but you know, he couldn't for some reason. Whatever, it's dumb. Anyway, thanks for watching my review of it. If you liked it, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.